anti-establishment, so I can never be the establishment. You know what I mean? Like, even if I'm at the Diddy party, I'm there to tell.
But for play. If you do it for real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly.
They put the drugs in the baby oil. You thinking you getting a massage, you can't even get up.
Katt Williams warned us. He told us about the baby oil. He told us about the raids. But now he's exposing something even darker. The Great Escape. Why are Hollywood's biggest icons suddenly fleeing the country? And what did the insider on a reality TV set find in a bedroom that made Diddy threaten to bankrupt an entire show? Welcome back to the Fame Game. If you thought the Diddy saga was over, you haven't been paying attention. Katt Williams, the comedian who has essentially become the industry's whistleblower, is back dropping receipts like it's Black Friday. He didn't just predict the 2024 takedown, he is now signaling that 2025 is going to be the year the entire house of cards collapses. It starts with a bombshell interview that some are calling "the man who opened the portal." While the original video has mysteriously vanished from parts of the internet, the transcripts are still setting the web on fire.
Okay, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
I hosted for Diddy. Kevin, come here. Can you go get some girls so we can be in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. First and foremost, I'm not giving the bed.
You asking the wrong person the wrong question. That's like your question.
Say pause. Don't acknowledge it. Nothing to do with me and Puff. Nothing to do with me and Puff right now. Hold on.
Katt isn't mincing words. He describes the industry not just as corrupt, but as a place of spiritual warfare. He talks about powerful lobbies and shadowy figures he calls demons who use artists like pawns. Katt said, and I quote, "I know demons are powerful, but I know why they're powerful." He claims that if you have the money and the will, you can trace the pipeline of exploitation. And now that Diddy is behind bars, Katt says the demons are running scared. According to Katt, a massive exodus has begun. Celebs aren't just lying low, they are allegedly booking one-way tickets to Europe, fleeing to countries with non-existent or difficult extradition laws. And when you look at who is suddenly taking a long vacation, the list is shocking. Let's start with Kevin Hart. Katt has been poking the bear for a while, asking Kevin if he caught any baby oil while hosting for Diddy. Kevin tried to brush it off, but the internet dug up the receipts. We are talking about footage from a 2010 party Kevin hosted where things got so wild, a woman's hair literally caught fire in the hot tub. If you think the truth always comes out in the end, smash that like button right now. Let's see how many of you are watching this unfold. But the real smoking gun is the story coming from a reality TV insider that connects Kevin, Diddy, and a cover-up. You have to hear this story.
I have insider information on Diddy and Kevin Hart's involvement. I know this because I was on a TV show with a girl who was actively dating Diddy at the time. There I am. A quick Google search will tell you who she is. This girl was paparazzi'd with Diddy back in 2022-2023. Obviously, the cast was concerned about her.
According to this insider, during the filming of a reality show, a cast member was secretly dating Diddy. It was Valentine's Day, and a massive, expensive bouquet of flowers arrived on set. The card simply read, "Love, Puff." When other cast members, sensing the drama, decided to break into her room to redecorate, they found the card. The insider claims the girl went into a spiral, terrified that Diddy would find out his privacy was breached. She allegedly told Diddy, and his reaction was nuclear. The report says Diddy threatened to sue and bankrupt the entire production if his name was mentioned.
They're saying Leonardo DiCaprio has fled to Italy to avoid the P. Diddy debacle. Put it up full mass. I want to remind people of a clip that's now resurfacing from Diddy. Here it is.
But here's where it gets crazy. The insider claims this same girl was also sleeping with Kevin Hart. To keep it quiet, Kevin Hart allegedly called another cast member's boyfriend, Casper, and threatened him to keep his girlfriend in check. Why? Because Kevin is married and Diddy is his best friend. It paints a terrifying picture of a circle where billionaires and comedians trade secrets, threats, and partners, all while protecting each other's reputations. Next on the flight list is Leonardo DiCaprio. Katt named him explicitly, and lo and behold, reports are flooding in that Leo has practically moved to Italy. Why Italy? It's a haven for those looking to avoid US federal subpoenas. We all know the clip. Diddy telling Vogue that Leo is the #1 person on his invite list, but the connection goes deeper than parties. It's about the money. You might remember The Wolf of Wall Street. Ironically, the feds investigated the funding of that movie because it was bankrolled by money embezzled from the Malaysian 1MDB fund. Leo was best buddies with the fugitive financier Joe Low. The details are wild. Low gave Leo a $600,000 birthday gift. Marlon Brando's actual Oscar statuette. They went on a $1 million gambling spree in Vegas. Low even bought art from Leo's charity auctions using stolen money. Leo cooperated back then, but with the feds now dissecting Diddy's financial empire, people are asking, is Leo running because he knows his name is in Diddy's ledgers too? Then there is the Queen of Daytime, Ellen DeGeneres. CNN reported she fled the country just days after Diddy's arrest. Diddy was on her show 17 times. It was practically his PR home base. Looking back at those interviews now, they are bone-chilling.
Even as we speak, and one of the biggest names now getting extra scrutiny is Ellen DeGeneres. So between 2006 and 2022, Combs appeared as a guest on DeGeneres' daytime talk show more than a dozen.
In one clip, Diddy talks about his parties going until 6 a.m. Ellen asks what happens until 6 a.m. and Diddy says, "I make love a lot." He jokes about locking the doors so no one can leave. At the time, the audience laughed. Now, knowing what we know about the freak-offs and the alleged coercion, those jokes sound like confessions. There was even a moment where Diddy came on stage with an IV drip bandage on his arm. He told Ellen he ripped the IV out himself just to make it to the show. It highlights a chaotic, drug-fueled lifestyle that Ellen seemed to normalize for years. The scrutiny on Ellen has reopened the wounds regarding the death of DJ Twitch boss. Officially, it was ruled a self-inflicted tragedy in December 2022, but the timeline has always bothered fans. He left his house on foot on December 12th. He checked into a motel just 15 minutes away from his home. His wife, Allison, ran to the police station in a panic because Twitch never left without his car. When the motel found him, he had left a note alluding to past challenges. With Ellen's inner circle now being exposed for its ties to Diddy, fans are asking dark questions. Was Twitch being blackmailed? Was he under pressure? There is no evidence linking him to Diddy's crimes, but the timing of Ellen's empire crumbling and her sudden exit from the US has the internet convinced there is a bigger story there. This story gets deeper every single day. Make sure you are subscribed to the Fame Game and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. Finally, Katt Williams aimed his sharpest words at Oprah Winfrey. He didn't hold back, calling her a supervillain and a snake. The internet has been pointing out a disturbing double standard. Oprah was relentless in promoting the Leaving Neverland documentary, giving a platform to Michael Jackson's accusers. She said she wanted to hear the victims, but when it came to her close friend Harvey Weinstein, she was silent for the longest time. Critics have dug up a disturbing clip from Oprah's special on Jackson where she discusses the psychology of grooming. She tells the audience that if the abuser is good at what they do, the victim won't even know it's happening. She went on to say, "It feels good. You feel like you're a part of it." While she was attempting to explain how manipulation works, the delivery felt cold and dismissive to many survivors. Katt argues that Oprah has been playing in our faces for years, protecting the establishment figures like Weinstein and Diddy while targeting others. From the breaking of the Love Puff card story to Leo's Italian getaway and Ellen's sudden disappearance, the pattern is undeniable. Katt Williams said the truth would come out in 2025, but it looks like the revelations are arriving early. So what do you think? Are these celebrities just taking a well-timed vacation, or are they running from a federal indictment? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching the Fame Game, and we'll catch you in the next one.